So I was bored the other day again while I was on a train and decided to watch one of Jazz's latest videos, which was an interesting challenge idea for all artists out there, to draw video game characters completely without reference, just by remembrance. And since y'all know that my channel is literally all about video games and drawing stuff from them, I decided I want to give it a shot myself. And because the video got a lot of views. But nonetheless, here we are ready for today's challenge, starting off with none other than the OG Monkey King, sorry Wukong, DK, also known as
Monkey
Kong.
So first I was trying to think of most of the key aspects I remember from his looks, of which the first that came to mind were his huge arms, plus the little tie he's wearing that has his initials on them. Now the problem here was that that's already where my imagination of him stopped working, because admittedly I never really played too many Nintendo games, to be honest. So my understanding of Donkey Kong's looks basically only based on Mario Party 9 back when it came out on Wii. Other than that, I did a little bit of experimenting and looking at what visually seemed the most correct from my imagination. And it came out like this. So yeah, not that bad, I would say. I mean, of course, proportions are a bit off. And I also see now that Donkey Kong does not in fact have the chiseled six-pack I imagine him to have. But for my first one for this video, first try of this video, can't say I'm mad at that. For this one I gotta warn you guys, because I have played and drawn a lot of God of War stuff. So getting something to look like remotely like Kratos wasn't much of a challenge. What was a challenge though, it seems, was to remember that Kratos has very pale, almost white-like skin. Because my stupid ass just turned autopilot and colored Kratos' skin like he's coming straight off the solarium. At least for his circumstances, that is. But don't worry, I did notice in the end, so we're good, and the result came out as expected from a God of War fanboy like I am. Moving on to one of the more, or mayhaps even most handsome characters we're going to draw today, Cloudstrife from Final Fantasy VII. Now I did this guy dirty in my opinion, I gotta say. Did not have the motivation to draw his cutie patootie face from the remake, so I drew him in anime style. And even worse, I just could not remember his fit. In the end, I think he looks more like a handsome farmer guy with a ridiculously big sword, more than a soldier of the soldier military organization of Shinra. And I even forgot about his unique little shoulder pad, even though I included it in my sketch. So yeah, nothing to say but shame on me for fucking up Cloud like this. Now it's for damn sure I can't make this video without including the Capcom interpretation of Robin Hood. I mean, let's be real guys. So I tried myself at Link 2, and let's just say, I still don't know shit about Nintendo characters. And before you say anything, yes, I now am aware of that I forgot both Link's shield and sword. But there is no but. At least I remembered his cute little hat, and that he uses both, that he uses a bow from time to time. So I see this as an absolute win. And I think the character is at least not unrecognizable, though it could just still be Robin Hood. Last one for this video is Hornet from the recently released sequel to Hollow Knight, Silksong. And for those who saw my last video, this probably won't come as a surprise. I still was quite familiar with the looks of Hornet, so I did manage to get a good idea on what to do rather quick. And to be fair, she has a very simple design, because she quite literally only consists of 3 real parts, being the head, her cloak and her little feet sticking out under the cloak. But that's also pretty much what makes Hollow Knight and Silksong so charming in my opinion. It really gives the show that you don't need a design-wise complex and mega thought-out character to make a good game. So these are all characters for today's video. Make sure to tell me which one was your favorite in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I wish everyone a great rest of your day. Bye bye.